A very good afternoon, Dutch bike blogger here. Thank you for joining me for this bike ride. I'm actually at the Grote Markt in Groningen. It's 10 minutes past 12 and it's April 4th, 2021, Easter Sunday. It's about 7 degrees, which translates to 45 Fahrenheit. Wind from the west 3/4, which translates to 12 to 18 kilometers an hour. No expectancy of rain. It is cloudy, as you can see, and we're going to start here. In front of me is City Hall, which is packed in fabric and scaffolding. On the outside of the fabric there is the image of the building itself, which is of course now not visible, but they are renovating the City Hall Stadhuis. Small overview. These buildings here. Let's turn around where I came from. In front of me, Martini Toren, biggest clock tower in the wide area. In front of me now, the new east side of the Grote Markt was built in, last year, 2019. Before that, it was built in the 50s. And before that, it was quite old, before World War II. Many buildings were destroyed during the war and rebuilt, and not to my liking if you ask, but opinions may vary. Let's go over here on the sidewalk and show you a building that did survive World War II. Goudkantoor. Hope it's in view. It's a very old building. There was actually a building adjacent to it, where now is the black steel with glass canopy thing. It looks like the tourists have arrived in Groningen. The shops and the buildings and the apartments above it were built in 1995, which of course is also a longer time ago, but not as long as, like I said, some buildings. Now I'm tussen beide markten. View to here. Let's go here. This short bit is actually called Tintangstraatje. In the distance the A-kerk, with in front of it the Korenbeurs, which was built in, I think, 1862, 1865, the range. Then to a small underpass. Let's ride around and go somewhere. That was wrong. This is the Tintangstraatje, which is actually full of bikes. All swap bikes, because it's a student home and students tend to ride these kind of bikes. It's a bike you can rent for a month or maybe longer, 15 or 16 euros a month. This is the Herenstraat. It's now paved with yellow stones, but used to be a normal street where you could drive with a car up and down, and then the sidewalks were, well, over here. But now this is actually designated area for walking. Looks like the middle is still the old stones, and this is here is new brickwork. Problem with these yellow stones is when it's wet, these things become quite slippery, and people tend to fall and slip and whatnot. And gradually these things were changed. Let's go over here, over this iron plate. Let's go over here, still bricks being laid here or redone, I don't know. Looks like I'm able to get out of this area here. And then I arrived at the Zuiderdiep, or better to say gedempte Zuiderdiep. Zuiderdiep used to be a channel, a canal for ships to arrive here and then supply warehouses and shops, like for food and clothing and other stuff you need, timber, brick, whatever was needed. And of course whatever was available, because you can need things, but when it's not available you're not going to get it. Let's take a turn to the right here. Into the Molukkenplantsoen-Park, which also is paved with yellow stones, also a mixed area with, no, I have to say different, this is a mixed area with bikes and pedestrians, also no cars allowed. Unlike the Herenstraat, that's all the pedestrian walkway. I do have to say between certain hours, I think after 9 o'clock in the evening, and Sundays between 9 and 6 or the whole day, it's allowed to cut there by bike. But this is a shared space, bike lane, or bikes and pedestrians. Sometimes very confusing for pedestrians because they tend to walk middle of the road because, well, it's shared space, but it's not what you should do. But like I said, confusing sometimes. Well, I arrived at the Korenbeurs to my right, and Koren is corn, and actually there was some trade done with all kinds of produce. It's actually now also trading, but it's a local grocery store called the Albert Heijn. Albert Heijn is actually the biggest shopping, well, keten in Dutch, can't find a word, shopping company maybe in the Netherlands. Taking a turn here to the right. I'm not sure what it's called. This is the entrance of the A-Kerk. Over there. And let's go to the left, which is standard, but go straight, going in a smaller street, which is actually a housing complex built, I think, well, 90s, not sure. It's newer. This is an older building, by the way, but this one is new. This here is quite new, and this looks to be very new. These houses are. Let's see if we can get a view in. No, there's a fence, so that's not going to work. That's a dead end. Nou, de pannenkoek aan de verkeerde kant van de weg. Dumbass on the wrong side of the road. Didn't expect him, her, couldn't see. I think it was a she looking like a he, but well. Well, I entered somewhere else, also older buildings to my right. Let's go there and see for myself a little bit of close up. Let's have a turn around. It's a big advantage or disadvantage of being on a bike. I'm there and then I'm past it. But this is actually houses, but they used to be warehouses storing the food that came here by ship. Let's see if I can go there a little bit. Maybe it's a dead end again, I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, surprisingly it's open. Well, nice living arrangements, I can tell you. And then some newer houses, older houses. It's a mixed match here. I think it's a dead end, but let's try and push on. Maybe we can get somewhere, or maybe not. Looks to be a dead end, so let's turn around. I'm able to get the turn and slipped off the pavement into the garden. Well, this house looks very nice. It's an apartment building, former warehouse. In Holland we say pakhuis. And there's a piece of modern building in front of me with the glass works. Let's see if I can get into there. Probably a dead end, but we will find out soon enough. Let's get some speed up. Well, it doesn't look like a dead end, but I'm sure it is. Yes, it's all fenced off. Or bricked off, walled off actually, not fenced, no fences. Bricks, brick wall. Actually rode around the complex. Again here the older houses, and let's go back and find another area to go. Because I actually wanted to stick in the city center today. I came from the street in front of me, now going this way. Keep on the right side of the road. Or the correct side, which is conveniently also the right side. And then I think the only option is to go to the right. At least allowed option. Although could go here. There is not much traffic here, and looks like to be authentic pavement, cobblestones. Looks nice, hard to drive on, bumpy. Hope the sound is okay. And I came straight to here. It's the deeper ring to my right, the waterway around to the city actually. An old warehouse, some new houses. We're getting onto the what I think is the Fredinius single. Fredinius single used to be a spot where the women of light virtue sold their bodies for money, of course, not for potatoes, but newer houses, apartment buildings on here, but there are a lot of older houses on this road. For instance, this is one, and then this is the, see what it's called. Emma something, Emma Viaduct, no, Emma Single. Let's take a right turn here onto the Emma Single, I think. I am not sure. I do feel a little rain spatter coming down, by the way. Rain forecast did not tell me that it was raining or it was some chance of rain. Not too happy about that. Let's turn into here to the area. Let's go over this and through here. Conveniently parked car here. There is a sluice here. Over the bridge, bicyclist is waiting for me. Let's go straight. I probably will end up in a dead end, but Steenhouwerskade. And Steenhouwer is a stone worker, probably this derived from something that was here years ago. Maybe a stone factory or a company that made stones. This is all quite new, and you ask me. Not to my liking, I like the older buildings. But that's a personal opinion. Let's see, can we continue here or is it also a dead end? Which I'm beginning to suspect it is. Oh, this is not very convenient to do so. Looks like I'm going to go over here, so let's walk a bit. Walking along. Looks like I can get out of this area. Let's try. I hope there's no traffic around the corner because I will hit it or not. No, this is an open area. I can go here. To the right there is some stairs and this is a slope. Let's go over here and get through here back to a city center. Let's take a turn to here, to the left, the Westerhaven shopping mall complex. Westerhaven was a harbor, a small entrance where you actually could go by ship from the Zuiderdiep, and also another waterway. Now it's currently occupied by many companies. Tilt the camera a little bit back. Sorry for the noise. Mr. and Mrs. Pigeon, leave please. Let's get back to this area and go in city center again. But this time a different route. Already been to the right, so let's now go straight and keep to the right. If I can find the street name, I will tell you. Ganzenvoort-Singel. Don't know who Ganzenvoort is. Maybe something who doesn't meant something to Groningen, I don't know. Otherwise you will not get a street named after you. Gans is the Dutch word for goose, by the way. Don't know what to think of it. Cross the road onto the Stationsstraat and then take a right again onto the gedempte Zuiderdiep. And certainly on this Easter Sunday it's not very busy in the city. Many people are probably at home. A few will probably visit their family. Although there is still a one rule, only one visitor a day. And the sign here to the right at 1 o'clock on top, the building Dagblad van het Noorden. I hope this bus is going to stop for me. And he is. Thank you, bus driver. Well, it's mandatory to stop, but sometimes buses push on because I'm bigger and bikes have to wait. Weva Hotel. Weva Woon- en Eethuis voor Allen. Which actually meant something like eating arrangements for everybody. Of course, I think you had to pay for it. But everybody could rent a room and stay there. Don't know what it costs. Never search for that or had a look for it, what it cost and whatnot. Mr. Bitchy Pigeon, get lost. They really think I'm gonna break for them. I did this time. Let's see, can we go to the left? Probably not, but we will do anyway. Let's go over the sidewalk and then go over here. They're quite busy with changing stuff here. planning on building an extra bridge over the canal to my well right now behind me. Crazy. And something caught my eye. There is a hole in the fence where the casino used to be, Casino Groningen. See link in the description box in the top right corner for a playlist of that building burned down many years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago. Let's have a look. We're able to see something. Well, not very much actually. Only there's some buildings in here. Not allowed to go here, but they thought a hole in the fence to get their office containers there, which of course is a good thing to do. Let's go up here. Steep, so push on the chain or on the pedals. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Let's go off the bike. I was too slow going up. Well, a very old wall here, actually the backside of the paper gasthuis. As you can see, well, the facade is leaning, crooked. Also a mark of a building that was attached to it. Looked like a chimney or something, or a window in there, and it's crooked. Let's see from the side, if it's possible. Turn around and see if that's going to be visible for you guys. Let's go here and visit from this side. The wall is sloping quite a lot. That's not natural causes, that's what built that way. Well, all sorts of new buildings. And a variety of older buildings. And then I arrived at the, let me have a look, Poelenstraat. Then arriving at the backside of the Groningen Forum, which is actually a huge, huge building. Let's try to get it in view from over there. Let's go there and turn around and let you have a look at it. Take a turn. You actually can see how large the building is. It's a nice building, but it's a little bit cramped in this space, so could have been a option to put it somewhere else in Groningen, but not in the inner city. It's way too big actually. It's a nice building though. With my humble opinion, it should have been placed somewhere else. And look where we ended up, at the Grote Markt. There's only one thing to show you and then I'm gonna stop this video. It's the Martini-Kerkhof. H from Young Hungary. That's far out the area. Go on through here. Should have turned a little bit earlier. Well, this is old buildings here, cobblestones, and then we actually arrived at the Martini-Kerkhof, which used to be a graveyard adjacent to the church. Cobblestone throughout, very touristy. If you were here and you've never been here, you would have, well, looked at everything. It's quite nice. Older buildings, Provincie Huis straight at 12 o'clock. Local church. Let's go this area to a little park. Let's see if we can get somewhere to the left. It's quite doable. Let's get on the Grote Markt and turn around and have a nice view of the Martini-toren from a distance. Over here. Hope the thing is in view. Well, thank you for riding with me and watching this video. If you liked it, please like, give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe. Check out the description box and join my Facebook page. And like always, I'll see you next time and be safe out there.